Hi, I am Edward L. Fairley of No Love Inc. and NoLoveCommunity.com. And what I'm going to go over with you today is the secret of getting revenge on your ex without getting caught nor being a suspect when he or she realizes that you got him or her back. First, let me start with telling you what this is not going to be. This is not going to be a video of me telling you how you need to be successful for you to get them back and do all of this hard work in order for them to realize how important you were or see what they've lost by how successful you are now. That's not this type of video. Also, this is not the type of video that is going to say, hey, you have to forgive them because forgiving them is for you and it's not for them, and it'll make you feel better to forgive them. Though that is a great practice, and I do recommend you doing that because forgiveness is not for the other person, it is for you. That's not what this video is going to be. Also, I wanted to discuss who this video is not for. This is not for the person that has harmed someone who was the actual cause of the breakup, the one that was treating a person of value wrong, or they cheated on someone, or they were abusive, or they neglected that person. It is not for you. If you were the person that caused the harm or the hurt, this is not for you to use and try to make them even more hurt than you've already caused them to be. This is not for you. Matter of fact, by the time you get to the end of the video, if you are that person, you're going to realize that this won't even work for you. It's not meant for bad people. So, with that being said, this is for that person who was wronged, that person who was hurt, who poured all of themselves into the relationship, put all of their heart and soul into the love that they gave for this person to betray them and shortchange them of less than what they deserved back from them, to cheat on them, to abuse them, to do whatever it is in reference to betrayal that they could have done to cause you to be able to click on this video, because you do want revenge, and it's very understandable. So without further ado, I am going to go into how it is that you can and will get revenge from the person who has wronged you, who has put you in this place of no longer being able to really trust or believe in love. And the way you do that is, believe it or not, you already have done it. What do I mean by that? That's a great question. I'm glad that you asked. You've already gotten revenge on the person who has wronged you. The way that you did it was, if you really are that great person, that loving person, that person that has poured all of yourself into that person, you have put them in a predicament where they have to compare every experience that they've had with you with whomever they ended up with. You can never, ever, though they've taken themselves out of their relationship, they've now put themselves in a relationship where they have to compare that relationship to the one that was with you. So by you loving them while you were with them, that planted the seed of revenge in which they're going to receive for the rest of their lives. Because at best, whomever they end up with will be hamburger, well, spam, if you know what spam is, Vienna sausage compared to the veal or the steak in which you were in the relationship that you were with them. So if you are a great person and you've poured yourself into them, all they see is a comparison of what love should be. And now at best, they're going to get what they ended up taking as a spur of the moment or brief form of passion that they thought was best. But now they're going to have to live with that person. They're going to have to deal with that person. You have no idea how many emails from my ex-parents or them apologizing for what they've done to me, or how they've hurt me, or how they're in certain relationships or experiences now that they just regret because they have to compare it to when they were with me. And the same thing is going to happen for you. You have given them the experience of what love truly is, and now at best they're going to get worse than that. That is your revenge. You have been looking for something in which you already have. You just haven't realized it yet. And I can assure you, they realize it. they're comparing it right now. They're comparing the relationship that they had with you, the things that you did for them, the love and the compassion that you shared with them, with the person that they're with. And it is eating them up, and it will eat them up for the rest of their life because they cannot have you back. That is your revenge. What you did with them when you were with them, that is your revenge. That is going to torment and stress them for the rest of their life because they've given it up. Again, I cannot stress to you how often I get emails or calls or some type of inbox from my exes saying how they're either doing bad or they apologize for how they treated me and they didn't realize what they had when they had it then. But at the same token, it blessed me with a beautiful, wonderful wife of over a decade with 3 children and a happy marriage, which I would not have had I settled for the mess that I had in my past. And speaking of that, you probably are at a place where you are kind of giving up on love, or you'll never trust a person again, so you think. And I can assure you that that is not going to last long. So with that being said, as a bonus to the information in which I've shared with you today, if you click the link below, I will share 2 chapters with you for free of my book, The Handbook for Increasing Your Relationship IQ. It will show you where you probably went wrong or were tricked into being with the person that you should not have been with. And it will also equip you with how to go about pursuing the right person, or checking to see if you are with the right person when you are dating before you advance to a relationship with that person. But you will see firsthand how people that are rude or conniving will trick you into being or thinking that they are the right one when in actuality they are not. So with that being said, please click the link below. I will immediately email you 2 chapters, the first few chapters of my book, The Handbook for Increasing Your Relationship IQ, whereby I will let you know so that when you do get back on the horse, you might not think you will, but just in case you do, please take advantage of the opportunity to learn what it is that you might have done to lead you into the predicament in which you are in now, to prevent you from doing that in the future if you decide to go back into a relationship, as well as figure out what it is that you need to do before you make that leap from dating to relationship, where you can know for sure that the person that you are dating is the person that you should be moving on with in the future. It has been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you realize the power in which you have through love and the revenge that you've already gotten. Again, you don't need to look for revenge. It is the love that you gave your ex that is your revenge. Please don't allow a bad person to make you bad as well. It's not worth it. Your love is strong enough to win and get the revenge that you've been seeking, yet you already had. I really, really appreciate your mind and time. Please don't forget to take advantage of the information in reference to when you do decide, or if you do decide to get back into the dating scene, because again, I can assure you, what you read, you will realize probably where you went wrong in the previous relationship you were in, to prevent you from doing it in the future, as well as allow you to be equipped with how to make sure that you prevent yourself from ending up with the wrong person in the future. It has been a pleasure speaking to you. I appreciate your mind and time. Take care of yourself and have a good one.